Hi, everybody. It's Jennifer. I'm excited to show you some features of Troupe, which is your platform for messaging performance. We check for two main things. How well is your messaging aligned across all of your content and interactions to what you want to be saying to the market? And also, the second is how well is it performing on moving things through the sales pipeline? So, the feature that I'm going to focus on in this video is identifying the messages that are most associated with deals as they move from one stage to the next. So I'm in my dashboard here. We have our demo data set here for our fake company, and we are connected to our CRM. So your sales cycle stages would be shown here according to how you define them. And at each stage, as you move from stage to stage, of course, we see the conversion rate, but we're also looking at which assets, meaning which content is present at each conversion point, but also which messages in your messaging guide are most present when you move from stage to stage. So, as I'm looking at this, we're doing a pretty good job overall of moving marketing qualified leads into that initial sales discovery call. But then, we're looking at the conversion rates beyond that as we try to qualify now an opportunity and then get to the solution scoping phase. So, what do I want to look at? I want to see how my reps are actually performing on an individual basis, and I want to see what I can learn from my best performing reps. So, here's my list of sales reps. I'm going to actually look at them in a matrix view. And of course, we have Mary Jo, who's our rock star, and she's very strongly aligned. You see her alignment score is 84. We're looking actually here at closed won revenue. We can also look at other aspects of pipeline, but we're looking at closed won. So Mary Jo's rocking it out. She's well aligned to our story. But then I look here, okay, who's doing really well on revenue but isn't as aligned, it would be James Kiefer. He's our rogue sales rep. Well, that doesn't mean James is doing anything wrong necessarily. It might be that James has tapped into some messages that we want to discover and we want to understand. Maybe he's applying messages in a interesting way and we want to scale that up. So we go into James' profile and we see from stage to stage, how is James looking? Well, his conversion rates across the board are higher. So if I dig into, let's say, from the sales discovery phase to opportunity qualification phase, I want to see what messages in our guide are more present with James than they are with others. And I want to see what those messages are. And then I go to the next stage and say, wow, he's doing a great job moving things from this stage to that. So what content, of course, you see up top, and what messages are present here as well. So this is a great way for Troupe to help you discover rogue messaging. First of all, to detect that it's even happening, but also to learn from it. Is it a retraining issue? Is it something we want to actually incorporate into our messaging? Certainly, and from a retraining standpoint, you want to look at the lower alignment scores to see, what's happening there. But anyway, so just a great option for Troupe to help you really optimize how you're telling your story throughout the buyer journey.